This week on Dear Veronica, presents, fun trips, presents, and disasters. I'm being festive. I'm going on vacation tomorrow, and then I'm leaving for 6 beautiful days in lovely Las Vegas to celebrate the international holiday known as CES. Yes, that's the Consumer Electronics Show. Engadget is going to be there, so if you have any questions you want us to answer, let me know. Hashtag I'm Dear Veronica on Twitter. First up today from Professor Spanky. Hi Veronica, do you have any gift ideas for 7-year-old and 12-year-old girls to get them interested in STEM? This gets kind of meta because I mentioned this question on Daily Tech News Show with Tom Merritt, and one of his listeners, at Dr. Josh Goodman, wrote in with a suggestion. Dear Veronica, heard you mention on DTNS today that you were going to talk about STEM gifts for kids. You should check out Girls Can Create. Thanks, Dr. Josh. This looks pretty awesome. It has STEM-related puzzles, projects, and resources about cool female role models for about $30 a month. It also has great role-playing and costuming props too. Another awesome one is called Kit Hub, which are these unisex kits for kids of many age groups that let them make cool electronics projects like making LED masks or little robots. Speaking of robots, I love Robot Turtles, which is a board game that teaches kids the fundamentals of programming. Those are just some of my favorites, but I know you folks out there know a few good ones too. We might not get them to Professor Spanky in time for the holidays, but maybe for the next birthday or whatever. Send them in. Up next, for those of you visiting sunny California in the near future, we have a great question from @Vidit. Dear Veronica, what should I not miss when me and my family visits LA and SF in April? We are geeks. I never have time to do fun stuff in LA, it's a total bummer. But Morgan Webb has lived there and she knows a good geeky spot when she sees one. Morgan?
Hey guys, a location that I love to check out in LA is under the 6th Street Bridge. Now you've seen it in tons and tons and tons of movies, but most recently you've seen it in Fear the Walking Dead.
That was an awesome suggestion. I never would have thought of something like that. I kinda love it, but I'm also a little bit scared of what I might find in that aqueduct. To answer the SF portion of the question, well, I could have done it, I guess, but I thought it would be more fun to bring on SF mayoral candidate and man about town, Broke-Ass Stewart.
Well, hello there. Geeky destinations, I'm glad you asked. I have the perfect places for you. The first is the Exploratorium. It's an amazing hands-on science museum for kids of any age. The second is Gamescape, which is a game store on Divisadero that has, board games, D&D, role-playing games. And finally, I'd say Paxton Gate, which has really crazy taxidermy, including they got like a unicorn head. Those are some awesome geeky places in San Francisco. And when you're here, come say hi. I'm easy to find. Bye.
Very solid suggestions. I would also visit my favorite bookstore, Borderlands Books. They have tons of great selections, all science fiction, fantasy, mystery, and horror, and a very comfy cafe to boot. Finally, to end it on a holiday cheerful note, let's get to more of your tech support disasters. From Amy. During the holidays, I become tech support for my family. Mom asked how to find Google, though she can find Facebook just fine. @Cedric's mom is back to say one IT gal I knew said she tells people she's a legal secretary, so they won't bug her to fix their phone, computer, laptop, Xbox, etc. Smart move, Cedric's mom's friend, but what if they start asking you for legal advice? Next, Josh Bush has one of my favorites. This was years ago, but my older brother had his first computer and asked me for assistance on opening a menu. I told him to right-click and the menu would pop up. He proceeded to type, write, the word click, and was puzzled both why no menu popped up, but also why I was laughing. He wrote out click. He wrote click, which is not the past tense of right-click. That would be right-clicked. Get it? Get it? Oh man, classic. Well, that wraps it up for me this week. Keep sending in those questions and stories to #DearVeronica on Twitter, and I'll see you next time. I guess I could have done it, I guess, but 3. It also has very neat role-playing, 3, 2, solid 3. He proceeded to type, write, the word, W-R-I-T, the word, I f***ed up, I ruined the joke.